Most people think that drinking water is simple. Just fill a glass, sip, and move on. But after the age of 60, your body isn't running on the same engine it once did. The systems that once functioned effortlessly now require precision, awareness, and care. And yes, even something as ordinary as how you drink water can have an extraordinary impact on your erections, your confidence, and your overall vitality. You see, the body's ability to perform sexually is all about blood flow. Erections depend on circulation, strong, steady, and unrestricted. But here's the hidden truth. Dehydration is one of the most common silent destroyers of good blood flow. When you don't hydrate properly, your blood thickens. It becomes sluggish. Your blood vessels lose elasticity, and nitric oxide, the chemical your body uses to trigger erections, drops. So the next time you're feeling low energy or struggling with performance, don't just think it's age, think hydration. But here's where it gets fascinating. It's not just how much water you drink, it's how and when you drink it. If you gulp down large amounts at once, you shock your body. Your kidneys rush to eliminate the excess, flushing out vital minerals your heart, muscles, and even your reproductive system depend on. Instead, think rhythm. Think harmony. Begin your morning with a single glass of room-temperature water before coffee, before breakfast. Let that water wake up your organs, rehydrate your blood, and spark your metabolism. Then, throughout the day, sip. Don't chug. Keep your cells steadily nourished. Hydration is not a race. It's a relationship. When your tissues stay hydrated, your blood vessels stay supple, your heart pumps with ease. Your body maintains the very balance of electrolytes that allow testosterone to circulate and nerves to transmit pleasure effectively. It's small, consistent habits like this that separate men who simply age from men who evolve. And here's something few people talk about: nighttime hydration. Men over 60 often avoid drinking water before bed out of fear of waking up. But a small, slow sip of water, just enough to moisten the mouth and support overnight circulation, can make all the difference. During sleep, your body restores itself, repairs cells, and balances hormones. Without even mild hydration, that repair process falters. Morning erections, which are one of the clearest signs of vascular and hormonal health, rely heavily on this nighttime restoration cycle. Imagine this. Your body is a river system. Every cell, every vein, every artery is part of that flowing network. The moment that river runs dry, performance suffers. But when you learn to support it, drink water the right way, in the right rhythm, you keep that river alive. You're not just hydrating. You're energizing. You're fueling your confidence, your clarity, your masculinity. So here's the challenge. From this day forward, treat every glass of water as a moment of renewal. Wake up, drink with intention, stay steady through the day, and honor your body's need for balance. Because when you do, you're not just improving erections, you're igniting a force of energy that touches every part of your health. You'll feel lighter, stronger, more alive. This isn't just about performance. It's about presence, being fully alive in your body, connected to your energy, and ready to live vibrantly at any age. The fountain of youth isn't found in a pill or a supplement. It's in the simple act of how you hydrate, how you care for your body, and how deeply you choose to show up for yourself, one sip at a time. Proper hydration timing and technique can significantly improve blood flow, hormonal balance, and erectile function in men over 60, but few people realize how deep that truth goes. Most men think of water as just something they drink to quench thirst. Yet water is the very foundation of life, energy, and vitality. After 60, when the body's natural systems start to slow down, the importance of how you hydrate becomes not just relevant, it becomes essential for your performance, confidence, and longevity. Think about what really happens inside your body when you drink water. Every organ, every muscle, every hormone pathway depends on it. Your heart relies on water to keep blood thin enough to flow freely through arteries and capillaries. Your brain depends on it to stay alert and balanced. But most importantly, your reproductive system, the mechanism responsible for sexual performance, depends entirely on proper blood flow. Erections are, at their core, a vascular event. When blood doesn't move freely, erections become weaker, less frequent, and less reliable. Hydration is the single most powerful natural way to keep that blood flowing at its best. As men age, blood vessels lose flexibility. The inner lining, called the endothelium, becomes less responsive to signals that cause dilation. That's where nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for helping blood vessels relax and open, comes into play. But here's the key. Nitric oxide production depends on hydration. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes thicker, your heart has to work harder, and the production of nitric oxide slows. The result? Weaker circulation, colder extremities, slower recovery, and yes, difficulty in maintaining strong erections. The timing of your hydration plays an equally crucial role. Most men over 60 don't realize that the body loses a significant amount of water overnight through breathing and sweat. That means when you wake up, your blood is at its thickest. Your body's organs are craving hydration, and your cardiovascular system is already under pressure. Drinking a glass of water, not cold, but room temperature, first thing in the morning helps thin the blood, wake up your digestive system, and restore the oxygen flow that powers your body. This simple morning habit doesn't just refresh you. It sets your circulation and hormones in motion for the rest of the day. Then comes the technique. And this is where most people go wrong. Many men drink large quantities of water at once, thinking they're catching up. But the human body doesn't work that way. When you gulp down a big bottle quickly, your kidneys are forced into overdrive, eliminating not only excess water but also important minerals like potassium, magnesium, and sodium, minerals vital for nerve function, heart rhythm, and muscle performance, including the muscles involved in erections. Instead of gulping, sip steadily. Hydration is not a one-time act. It's a rhythm that should flow through your day. Consistency is the secret weapon here. Small, continuous sips of water keep your blood volume stable, your electrolytes balanced, and your hormones in sync. Testosterone, the primary hormone responsible for male sexual health, is sensitive to both hydration and energy levels. When your cells are hydrated, your metabolism works efficiently, which helps your body regulate hormones more effectively. Simply put, hydrated men have more consistent energy, sharper minds, and better hormonal balance, all of which directly support sexual health. Now, there's another layer, the relationship between hydration and detoxification. As men age, the liver and kidneys often become less efficient at removing waste products. This buildup can affect not only energy but also hormonal health. Proper hydration supports these organs by flushing out toxins, excess salts, and metabolic byproducts. A cleaner system means more oxygen in your blood, more nutrient delivery to your cells, and better performance across the board. The difference may seem small at first, but over time, it's life-changing. A man who hydrates properly notices more than just stronger erections. He feels sharper mentally, recovers faster from fatigue, sleeps better, and even looks younger. His skin has color, his eyes have clarity, and his confidence begins to return. Because what hydration really does is restore flow, not just in your veins, but in your life. So when you think of water, stop seeing it as a routine. See it as fuel. Every sip is a message to your body that you are supporting your vitality, that you are choosing to stay alive, energetic, and capable. The secret isn't just to drink more, it's to drink wisely. Hydrate before meals, throughout the day, and most importantly, listen to your body's signals. Because when you master the art of hydration, you unlock one of the simplest and most powerful tools for lasting strength, passion, and performance, even after 60. The right way to drink water enhances energy, vascular health, and performance by supporting circulation and nitric oxide production. And that's where true transformation begins. Most men underestimate just how critical water is for every part of male health, especially after 60. By this age, your body isn't just older. It's wiser but also more sensitive. The blood vessels that once expanded effortlessly now need a bit more care. The metabolism slows, and hormone balance requires attention. The way you drink water can either restore that balance or silently deplete it. Your body is made up of nearly 60% water, And that water isn't just sitting in your system. It's constantly moving, carrying oxygen, nutrients, and hormones throughout your body while removing waste. Now imagine what happens when this system runs low. Think of a garden hose that's kinked or clogged. The pressure drops, the flow weakens, and the plants wither. That's exactly what happens in your bloodstream when you're dehydrated. The flow weakens, oxygen delivery drops, and your cells, including those in the penile tissue, receive less energy. Erections rely on one simple principle: blood flow. Without smooth, consistent circulation, it's impossible to achieve or maintain strong erections. When you drink water the right way, you're not just hydrating, you're revitalizing your entire vascular network. Hydration helps your blood stay fluid enough to move easily through arteries and capillaries. But here's the deeper science. Water intake directly supports the production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide, NO, is a gas molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and widen, allowing blood to flow freely. It's the same mechanism that medications like Viagra work on. But your body can naturally produce this molecule through proper hydration, movement, and nutrition. When you're hydrated, your endothelial cells, the inner lining of your blood vessels, can produce nitric oxide more efficiently. That's when you notice not only better physical energy, but also improved sexual performance. Hydration, therefore, becomes a natural booster for erections. It's safe, free, and remarkably effective when done correctly. But done correctly is the key phrase here. Let's get practical. Instead of waiting until you're thirsty, start drinking water in small, consistent intervals throughout the day. Thirst is actually your body's late warning signal. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. Aim to keep your hydration steady, like a slow, constant river feeding every organ. Before meals, have a glass of water about 20-30 minutes earlier. This not only aids digestion but improves circulation to your digestive organs, helping the body better absorb nutrients that support hormone and vascular health. Temperature also matters. Cold water might seem refreshing, but it can temporarily constrict blood vessels, slowing down circulation. Room temperature or slightly warm water, on the other hand, promotes better absorption and helps maintain steady blood flow. Especially in the morning, when your circulation is at its lowest and your body is just waking up, warm water can act like a natural wake-up call for your arteries and veins. Now let's talk about energy. Dehydration makes the blood thicker, which forces your heart to work harder to circulate it. This drains your energy, tires your muscles, and makes you feel sluggish. Proper hydration lightens this load, allowing the heart to function more efficiently. The result? You feel more energetic, mentally sharper, and physically capable. That energy translates directly into better stamina and endurance, not only in your daily activities, but also in your intimate moments. For men over 60, hydration also supports testosterone function. Your body's ability to produce and regulate hormones depends heavily on the balance of electrolytes and fluid in your system. When you're dehydrated, stress hormones like cortisol increase, while testosterone production decreases. Drinking water regularly helps maintain that hormonal balance, keeping your body in an optimal state for strength, mood, and performance. One often overlooked benefit is cellular renewal. Hydration helps deliver nutrients to cells while flushing out toxins. This improves skin elasticity, reduces inflammation, and enhances tissue repair, including the tissues involved in sexual function. Proper water intake literally helps your body regenerate itself. It's anti-aging from the inside out. There's also a psychological effect that can't be ignored. When you hydrate properly, your brain functions better. You think more clearly, feel more confident, and react faster. These subtle shifts have a huge impact on how you feel about yourself and how you show up in life. And confidence is one of the most powerful factors in sexual performance. So, drinking water the right way isn't just about quantity. It's about rhythm, awareness, and respect for your body's natural flow. Sip consistently, drink before thirst, prefer room temperature, and hydrate consciously, especially upon waking and before meals. Over time, you'll notice the difference. More vitality, stronger circulation, improved erections, and a renewed sense of youthfulness that feels effortless. Water is more than hydration. It's activation. Every glass you drink is an investment in your energy, your circulation, and your masculinity. It's not about chasing youth, it's about sustaining vitality. When you master how to drink water with intention, you give your body the gift of flow, and that flow becomes the current that keeps you vibrant, powerful, and alive long after 60. At the end of the day, it all comes down to one truth. Your body is a living system built on flow, and water is the force that keeps that flow alive. After 60, when so many men assume their best days are behind them, the simplest act of drinking water the right way can awaken something powerful, strength, vitality, and confidence that never truly left. It's not magic. It's biology working as it was designed to. When you hydrate with purpose, when you treat each glass of water as fuel for your heart, your blood, and your masculinity, you begin to transform from the inside out. Think of it this way. Every drop of water you drink is a promise to your body that you are still choosing life, energy, and presence. You are saying, "I'm not done yet. I'm just getting started." Proper hydration supports your circulation, enhances nitric oxide, balances hormones, and revitalizes your energy. But beyond all that, it reminds you that taking care of yourself is an act of self-respect. So don't underestimate the power of water. It's not just about quenching thirst. It's about restoring flow, physical, mental, and emotional. Start your mornings with purpose, sip through your day with awareness, and keep your body in rhythm. Over time, you'll notice it. Better energy, clearer focus, stronger performance, and a deeper connection to yourself. Because the real secret isn't in pills, shortcuts, or promises. It's in honoring what your body truly needs. And sometimes, that begins with something as simple as a glass of water. Stay consistent, stay hydrated, and stay alive. Fully, powerfully, and unapologetically, at every age.